Hello, my name is Greg Robertson. I'm coming to you to present to you my plan of action. I'll be coming from chapter 3, which is class and socioeconomic status, and which I chose to help me form my plan of action. I'll be working with John Doe. John Doe's cultural profile is going to be a African American male, low income family, low socioeconomic status, and he's also more of a visual learner with a little bit of an intrapersonal personality. Now, the issue with John is he's having issues with social skills and getting along with others in the classroom. He's become disruptive during group activities, and he's also having a low interest in being in group activities and learning in that way. So it's pretty much hindering his learning process within my class. Now, to support his learning and to help him out, I'll be incorporating independent and group activities to help him sustain his behaviors. He'll have a little bit more of a balance there between being in groups and being able to work independent, which he much more desires to do. And I'll also be incorporating some social and reflective activities. That way, he'll have an opportunity to build on his social skills while also being able to reflect on things from his own experience in the real world. And which brings me to part of my concept recommendation, which stems from curriculum equality. And the curriculum equality, it kind of tells us that to get the best out of some of our students and to make it more equal for our students to learn and have academic success, we want to come in and give them instruction on the academic content and link it to real world experiences for that student. I think that's part of what's happening with John. Some of the activities we've been doing in these group settings haven't been so much discussion based afterwards. It's kind of putting them in a group, letting them do part of the activity, and then we come back and take up those papers. Well, I want to incorporate some discussion so we can reflect on some things that may relate to real world experiences, tie some things that he may be familiar with at home and in the culture that he comes from, and tie it to what we're talking about in class, which is our academic content. So I bring it upon myself as an instructor to give him a better opportunity right there. And I believe this approach would work because, like I said once before, it'll give him some balance. It'll give him opportunity to work on his own, which he seems to excel a little more when he's working on his own. But I also still challenge him to work within a group and build on his social skills and get him out of his comfort zone. And once we throw in some of those social activities where he has to interact with others, it'll bring some of that out of him, and it makes him more comfortable because he'll know, well, sometimes I do get to do this on my own, and sometimes I have things where I can reflect on how my experience is, and I can see the similarities and the differences between other students, um, their life experiences and real world experiences. We're not so much, different. We are still alike in some ways, and so that'll make it more comfortable for John, and he'll be more prone to pay attention, not be as disruptive because he'll also have, like I say, some comfort that, hey, we're also going to do something else that makes me okay. I can do some things on my own, and then maybe I can do some things within this group and work with people that also have similarities and differences as me. And I think that's what is kind of wanting us to push towards in that part of the chapter 3 for the curriculum equality. When we tie that academic content in with that real world experience for that student. And I think that's what's going to help John. And that is my plan of action. Thank you.